Today is going to be a little different. Hey guys, it's Rachel. I've been needing to for a while learn how to do computer art. I have a tablet, one of those little fancy bamboo drawing things, but it's technology. And me and technology don't tend to get along. I'm always running into walls and things, so I've been really dragging my feet and learning anything that's computer related with art. But I realized that I can only go so far with my comics on paper, and there's certain comics of mine, one in particular, that have a very specific style. I still wanted to kind of look like it was pencil drawn. So today I'm going to attempt to draw one of my pictures that's kind of like a practice for this comic on my computer with my tablet. Now this is by no means a how-to video for computer art because I am so new to it, and I am really winging it out of this, just kind of going, oh, how does this look? Oh, how does this work? Oh, does this work? And then just seeing kind of what I can come up with. So this isn't going to be me explaining anything. It's just me trying to figure out this process and trying to get this picture to look a little bit more how I wanted it to. I did though want to at least share with you the process of the drawing. So I just took what I actually drew, took a photo of it on my camera, because then I'm using that kind of as like my framework and I'm tracing over it. So I'm basically not even going to be using the original drawing at all. It's just the lines and the shading and stuff that I'm kind of looking for. Styling for this comic kind of resonates with what the comic is about, I think. It's a lot darker of the comic strip than I would normally be doing. I like to do dark art. I like to do darker topics and things. I just need to be careful as an artist with what it is that I am giving out to the world. I don't want to be another dark brooding artist with only graphic images and violence and stuff, although that is what a lot of my comics are going to have, especially the violence, because there's going to be a lot of action and a lot of turmoil in my comic book stories, but this one does definitely have a darker undertone. And I wanted the style of the drawing to not be your typical comic where there's a lot of color in it, or I didn't want that. I wanted it to be a dark style. Like, I wanted it to look dark. So that's why I chose to stay with a grayscale and add only a little bit of color. And I figured that the color that I would be adding would be like emotion based. after all was said and done, I think that this style worked really well. And yes, I was completely like, I think I'll try this, maybe I'll try this, maybe this will work, I don't know. But I actually love the way it turned out. I think the piece was fantastic, and that's kind of like, that's the dark edginess that I was wanting. Like, I wanted it to be this dark image and it's like, but still look like a drawing. And I was like, I got it to work. I'm so happy I got it to work. I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. Thanks for joining me and watching the process of me attempting to do computer art. I actually didn't have too many hiccups with all the technology. Keep your eyes peeled, because after already doing that drawing, I started drawing out the banner, I started drawing out the title words, and then I have like the first 10 pages already ready. I just need to draw them out on here, so then I'll be able to actually like slowly updating this comic, and that'll be awesome, because then it'll be an actual web comic that's a story and not like a daily blurb that'll be on the internet. One thing that I am looking forward to though with this comic is the fact that I have my baby. The blue man is my baby. That is my baby. I've been working on it for years and I want it to be perfect. So it's actually good for me to not be doing that one first, to not be doing that comic as my first story webcomic. This is really good for me to have a story that it just came like last week. I'm not kidding. This came only about like a week or two ago. This story can be my stepping stone. So it's like I am not so emotionally attached to it, to having it to be perfect in every way, that I'm gonna be kind of slow in posting. It's like I actually feel like I'm gonna be on a good timetable with posting, because I'm not demanding that level of perfection. I just want it to be a good story, and I want it to kind of have like awesome artwork and stuff, but not to the standards of like, it's not my baby. So I actually think this is a good idea for me to be posting this one first and then start posting my Blue Man, because anything that I learn technology wise, like with the brushes or like with coloring and like all that stuff that I'll be learning with this comic, I don't have to learn on my baby. I can actually apply all the things I learned on my baby, and it'll cut the time way down, but it'll also make it look a little bit more professional than I want it to be. So I'm actually happy to be starting off with a different comic than my child over here. Thank you guys for joining me in today's video as I was like learning a little bit on the computer and just trying to like, what does this button do? What does this button do? And I'm pretty sure there's more people out there who know more than what I do, so go ahead and take a breeze and look around. Try to find some of those people on YouTube who actually are able to communicate better than I can how to do workings with Photoshop and Illustrator and all that jazz. Highly encourage it. You might even find some artists that you like and want to follow them. Speaking of following artists, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you along for all my art adventures. I'll be doing more computer art down the road. I'll be doing painting, more chalk, more drawings. I mean, come on, all the art things, and it's going to be fantastic and lovely. If you want to see more of my actual art pieces like doodles and my webcomic updates, go ahead and click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my Facebook page, and that's where everything is going to be uploaded like on a daily basis. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I will see you guys next time for another art adventure.